So I right now, I alternate between vlogs. I'll alternate between vlogs and my Vice channels, my Vice videos, my Vice channels, my Vice videos. So I'm really learning this uploading stuff. So this stuff is not easy, guys. Like, believe it or not, like you gotta really like, when you watch a YouTuber, now I know, like I was guilty of this. I would watch YouTubers videos and like I love their video and I would subscribe, but I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't thumbs it up. Like I would thumbs it up if it like really struck home. But like if I liked the video and it was greatly done and whatever, I wouldn't like it. I was like, oh no, nice video, whatever, like here. And now I know like the work that goes behind these YouTubers. Guys, to really support your YouTuber, you really have to be active. And so after now becoming like a YouTuber, like I just have to like let you guys know this, because when I hear them say it all the time, it's just getting annoyed. But now I really get it. Comment on their pages really help them push their content out to other people like you who like their content, and it helps that person to be consistent. Also, liking shows that you like the content, so liking the content can keep them making that same topic or subject or direction of videos. And then of course subscribing, it shows a consistency. It gives a consistency of you know, that YouTuber, and shows how much support that he or she has. So guys, definitely these videos I make, just know if these videos impact you, if you relate, if you enjoy them in any shape or form, please do those things. And now I see why they do it. I hate it, but like I said, you don't have to subscribe. But like I said, a comment or a like, a dislike, it'll show me what I'm doing wrong. So yeah. So I'm really, maybe think I should turn on the light. Is that better? It's not better. So guys, today I don't really have much of a topic to discuss. So I just wanna take this drive while I'm on my way to this photo shoot. I was like, well, why not talk about that? Because you see, I think today we're gonna name this video chasing your dreams. And your dreams can be anything. No dream is ridiculous. I mean, you could want to be a circus person who dresses up like a pig, and that's your dream. I mean, that's not ridiculous. You entertain, as long as you entertain and you make someone happy. If it could be one person, you can make a sick kid. That person just was a pig, can make a sick kid with cancer happy, you know? Or you could just, on a bigger scale, impact over 1 million sick kids. Why they all gotta be sick kids? All right, regardless, you get what my point is. It's something that you love doing and you impacted and made someone happy, and that's the moral of things. Now the thing is, doing stuff that you love, sometimes you will also have doubts in yourself and think that I'm not good enough, or etc. For example, I picked up photography, and in no way I'm a professional photographer, but I am very artistic and creative, and that's something that I definitely express through my photography. And I have invested a lot of money into a camera and different lenses, and I definitely I practice, train, and learn the art and photography. And there's times when I go out and I would do a photo shoot, and you know, I'll have these doubts in my head, and I think we all get these doubts, very negative doubts in yourself, in your credibility, your worth, your value. And you know, you think, oh man, that's probably gonna go bad, it's probably not gonna, what if they don't like them, you know, etc., etc. And then along the lines, you get there, you know, how I handle it is I think of my worth. I think of what I can do and how passionate I am about it, and that this is my moment to prove this. And it's kind of hard to prove something to someone else, so don't do anything for anyone else but you. So you do it for yourself, because if anything, before anyone else, if you go to anything, even a job interview, you go to that job interview proving to yourself that you're worthy. And a good way of handling situations like that is already putting yourself in a place that you done well and that you did a good job. And when you put yourself in that mindset, be honest with you, the sky's the limit. I handled a lot of job interviews with the mindset of I already gotten the job. And then I'm just here having a conversation with you and telling you, and then pretty much sitting here bragging about all of the incredible things I've done for the company, because that's literally what a job interview is you talking about what you can do for the company, what would you bring, and how can you change it, better it, and what makes you so passionate about this job. So that's why with anything and anything, have that mindset. And whenever I do these things, it really calms my nerves, and then it really sets me into the tone, and I go in and once I level in and I warm up, I make beautiful art, and that's just the beautiful thing of it. And then eventually, along the lines, when you constantly do something, you get so comfortable doing it that it becomes a norm to you. And then now you're going out and you're doing what you love without even the slightest doubt in your mind, and your confidence and everything is there, And of course, you'll hit certain tiers in your life where it's now, oh wow, now I'm actually doing, in my situation, obviously, I'm doing photo shoots for these huge modeling agencies, or I'm taking a photo of celebrities now, or I'm the one, because I like modeling as well, or I'm modeling for this huge clothing brand, So it's a great feeling, honestly. It is. It's an excellent feeling, and I mean, I couldn't change it for anything. So, I think that a lot of us, we see that the world is really changing, and there's not a lot of typical things in this world anymore that was conventional then. And what's conventional was obviously going to high school, going to college, getting a degree, and working at some big agency, working in your career field, and et cetera, et cetera. It's so much in this world to explore and view and see. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't see these things. A lot of people, they work, they bust their A off, and they do not get to see a lot of things in life. There's a guy who's about 70-something years old, and he has not ever left America. Let that sink in. There's also people who are a lot older than me, and they haven't been anywhere other than New York. They haven't left the state. So it's really crazy, to be honest with you, and it's kind of shocking, but it's sort of like, what can you do with, because people live a life where, in America, is one of the most hardest working countries, where we barely get vacations that we're entitled to. We're overworked. We work 40 hours a week, barely get vacation, barely get benefits. And while you go to other countries like UK and Britain and all that, and Germany and stuff, and they get way far more vacation times and time off, time paid. In America, if you're not living for a company, not working for a company that supplies you to travel and pay for stuff like that, you're gonna be barely seeing the world. And I know a lot of people, their thing isn't to see the world, and I don't blame you for that, but it's good to become well versed and do see things that are out there in the world. Because when you don't see things out there in the world, it doesn't expand your mind, and you don't get to become more intellectual and more well-rounded, they like to say. So thing is, your dream may not imply you to be able to travel the world or see certain things, but it will definitely give you a lot more freedom, and possibly give you a lot more financial freedom, more importantly. And with that, it's up to you to use how you want to apply it. But what's more important is do something that you love and that makes you happy. So therefore you can spend more time doing what you love and makes you happy, instead of going to your job that you don't love doing, if that's the case, being tired and exhausted from it, and then coming home not doing anything that you love because you're so tired, where you go to sleep because you gotta wake up to go back to the place that you don't love doing. It's life, but it don't have to be yours.